In at 7 and 8, that stands in that fourth place spot. Madison 4 and 10, trying to catch fire. 2-0 for Austin. We could expect another 5-setter here. Thomas Aylara sees service right away. They go to Gong Shinye on the outside. And that pin spot, and it's Molly McCage in front with the first kill. Number 5, Austin in purple.
Well, McCage, will keep an eye on her. Has been playing very, very well this season so far. Hits in front and behind.
A Texas-heavy team. That's the University of Texas. Molly McCage, one of those former Longhorns, starring for Austin. Tough serve, and Madison is out of shape. But Gong comes up with a solution there, and she hasn't been the hammer necessarily, but she'll find lots of ways to get a kill.
Well, she's just a steady player. She has great vision. She knows where to put the ball on the court, and we'll keep an eye on Gong and her production over the course of this match.
Reminds me a lot of Jordan Larson at the outside, but in the opposite position here, Gong.
Very good comparison.
McCage in the 3-ball. Stop this time. She's right back up. It'll go to the opposite spot, and that is a big swing on the right side. Not the opposite that time, but Logan Eggleston in that one rotation.
Well, in that rotation, they stay. Eggleston stays on the right. Madison Skinner stays on the left, and they both can hit effectively on both pins.
So Eggleston back to serve out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Not the volleyball hotbed that you would think of across America, but she said, we are small but proud. That ball's down the line. Gong, good sign for Madison. Her kill there, 2 for 2.
Well, Gong against Nebraska was hitting a lot of hard angles, sharp angles. That's what makes her so good. She can move it around, sees the block very well. Now you're seeing her take that swing down the line.
Gong Shinye, an Olympian 3 times, gold medalist in 2016 in Rio, going with a short serve. Skinner down to the ground there. Block able to focus on Banks. This time Skinner on the right side. Nice move defensively. That ball still called up. Austin back into their offense. Banks bangs that one down inside the middle block of Schwarzenbach.
Well, nice recovery there. I think Austin thought either the ball was down or there was a lift on the other side of the court. On this high swing, that was the play in question, but the play continued, and good on Austin for keep going through it.
McCage, tough serve. Thomas Aylara looking for hands. Sounded like she found it, but she did not. That ball is long. Austin with the point. There is Temi Thomas Aylara leading in attempts. 16 aces also for the side. That is first. McCage again from the line, putting pressure on Madison. Carlini running around. Eggleston will step in. Banks, big high swing, and that's an angle kill. Good sign for them. Maddie Banks hitting 189 on the season, but 2 for 2 here.
Well, and that's out of system play. One in-system swing, one out-of-system swing, and I like that play. She just takes with it hard into that angle. And we've got a timeout here by Madison.
Yeah, already at 5-2. Madison needing to talk about it. And remember, just one timeout per set for the coaches. What does this do to Matt Furbringer's strategy as we go forward? Technical timeout will come at 12.
Well, I think right now he wants to give them a sense of urgency. You can just watch his body language, even though we can't hear into that timeout, but they cannot afford to start slow. He knows this.
They cannot afford to lose any matches as we look at the bracket here, as it would be today. You're going to go to the semifinals with the top 4 teams. It would be Austin and Houston. It's not the best matchup if you're Austin.
No, that is not at all what they want to do. They need to win more matches so they have a better matchup early on and not get put in a situation where they're playing against the hottest team right now in the league.
Everyone's trying to avoid Houston, mostly due to Jordan Thompson. JT has been putting a hurting on everyone.
Yeah, she is playing at another level right now. I would not want to be on the other side of that.
No. So Madison, on the other hand, needs every single match if they're going to hope to make any waves here late in the season. Last year, all 6 went to the playoffs and had an opportunity. Austin benefited from that. They were in the bottom 2. Another ball is stopped there at the net. And Austin would catch fire at League One Finals to come up with the victory. Here they've caught fire in the first set.
Loving that excitement there. You see Banks just super fired up about O'Neal making that move on that slide.
That ball towards the back line. Maybe right for a challenge.
Very close. Nice pressure into that deep area of the court.
That'll send Temi Thomas Aylara back to the line. Perhaps a pivotal side out for Madison there. To the jump serve. One of the few players in the league who stayed with her jump serve late in the season.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of jump servers earlier, but their errors may have just outweighed what they were producing offensively with their serve. So right now, she's still sticking with it.
Yeah, Ronnie Jones-Perry, Haiti Casanova amongst the players that have gone to a float there. Madison Skinner with a float. A nice high swing. Mitrovic with the kill.
That's the beauty of Lauren Carlini. That ball was passed super fast in her hands, slows it down to the perfect pace for Mitrovic. She has been phenomenal in these last few matches. Mitrovic really getting better and better with each match.
Yeah, top pin attacker hitting 248. Schwarzenbach back to serve. Nice overhead delivery to the slide. And that ball pulled out of the net. Cagey play. Run down by Madison. Block of Austin is there, but it's off the block and out of bounds. That was a strength last year for Austin, was their block. This year, everybody's kind of regressed to the mean.
Well, they really have. Everyone's kind of in the same area, and we'll take a look at that replay. The ball into the net, playing it into it to keep it alive. A nice play by Inoue there on the Austin side.
This time it's Austin in trouble. Off the block and out of bounds. Mitrovic again.
Wow, second time she's hit that swing off the edge of the block. And you've got Bree King and Asia Neal over there on the outside blocking the ball. So a nice job against two of the best blockers.
Mitrovic out of Ontario, part of a couple of Canadian stars here in the league this year. I saw Alexa Gray last night with the victory for Salt Lake City. They were on a 5-match losing streak and broke that here. Nice start for Maddie Banks.
Well, Banks with a smart shot. She saw Gong deep down the line, waiting for that. They're giving her a lot more line, trying to take away that angle shot. It was a smart tip over the top.
6'3" outside hitter with a lot of tools now in her 4th season. Serves that ball down the middle. You know, it's Gong in reception. That's one of her capabilities as that cross-court kill finds the mark once again.
Again, a beautiful set by Lauren Carlini. Way pushed to the right side. Look at her fling this ball and just nail it for this shot into that hard angle.
Yeah, Mitrovic with another one. Back row. Good work done by Madison. Both sides picking up those back row attacks. Eggleston resets the feet, tries to find the back line, and goes long.
You could definitely tell she was looking for that high. She got it, stopped her hand, not even swinging fully through. That's when you know you want to hit those high hands. She thinks maybe they got him.
It's 8-8 for the moment, but Austin has issued a challenge. That means Eric Sullivan there in the middle of your screen had to throw the challenge flag. That's new to League One Volleyball in the last week. And the challenge that can be requested, here's a list of things for you to digest.
Yep. Block touch, that ball, they can read them. But these are the ones that are in front of us that you can challenge reaching over. We had a couple of reaching over the net calls. That's if the ball is completely in the plane. And that's something we'll look at. Oh, yeah, there's the flag toss. I love that.
That was Eric Sullivan issuing the challenge. Looking for a touch at the block.
So we're looking for that left hand of Gong.
So unsuccessful for Austin. They will lose that challenge. But he has one more chance at least to throw it. If you are correct, you keep your challenges. If you're incorrect, you lose them. But you do get 2 more in the next set. 2 challenges per team per set. Backslide winner right off of that perfect pass delivery.
There are few players that hit the slide as well as Asia O'Neal. She's great in front and behind.
Hitting 372 on the season, leading the league in blocks. So she had an offense to an already stable defense.
Perfect play.
Another one of those Texas stars and Texas natives. Mitrovic, bad pass, trying to hit her way out, covered by Thomas Ilara. That ball thrown in, and another creative kill from Gong. Some call it junk, some call it experienced attacking.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Okay, junky experienced attacking.
That's it, I don't mind it. Hey, whatever it takes to get the ball to hit the floor, to get a kill off of your swing.
If you have Junk Queen on your shirt, you might be a player with many professional years behind you. That ball thrown in. See, it does not work if you're a little bit younger.
Well, that's it. She's got time.
Logan's only in her second season.
She's going to play for a long, long time. But Gong read that play, right? And that's a different timing on the block. You wait for it. You see it. You dive into that angle. A nice move by the experienced opposite for Madison.
So Madison right back. Took that timeout early. Now they are ahead. Eggleston well off the court. Generates a lot of heat anyway. Beautiful get by Grimes. Keeping the play going. There's another backslide. Grimes again with a good second contact. Eggleston, power down the middle. Woo, woo, woo.
That is a lot of heat coming off of that arm. A beautiful play. You saw a little bit of confusion with that free ball pass, but they got it. Got it right on the money and created that opportunity for Eggleston.
Katoe Inoue getting a hold of that one as she should. That ball dug into the nets. So technical timeout is on its way. We have found our first set quite even after a good start by Austin.
Well, and I like this battle, and Ilara crushing the ball on the left side as well. Seeing a lot of heat coming from both pins so far.
Rebecca Alec, fresh off her college season at Nebraska. That ball's too tight. Stretching for it anyway with Skinner. Will you go right back to her? Force her to handle the ball. McCage in front is successful. Tied at 11.
Well, and the benefit of having McCage and O'Neal, they both can hit in front and they both can hit behind. Normally you'll see one middle that's really good in front and one very good behind, and they have the luxury of having both.
Yeah, they've messed around with M1, M2, moving those players between the spots. Technical timeout coming here after this play, and it will be after an Austin block. Banks and McCage with a lot of help, and Austin
off the court, and it's nice to have them back.
Madison Skinner here still looking for her first kill, but she's one of those players who can kind of go on a streak, be 0 for 3, 0 for 4, and come back, kill 5 in a row, 6 in a row as that tip finds the floor.
Without question. They're going to have to figure that out. There was a couple of times that Gong has tipped that ball over the top. Is that going to be left back, or is that going to be the off blocker in right front? And I have to get that communication going.
Gong Shiya is now 4 for 5 to open this match. It's a good sign not only from a percentage standpoint, but also from a production standpoint. Right side, Skinner. She'll dump that one straight down. We'll see if that stays legal internationally this year.
Yeah, that's, you know, those plays are, you know, they tip that ball, get on top of it, and really push it down. So sometimes that can be questionable.
You can see the athleticism that made her the Big 12 Player of the Year, 3-time national champ, as well as one who vaulted directly into the national team and got some time. Insert Zoe Jarvis here. The libero. Serving sub sometimes. Had one there, and yep, you're going to owe donuts or a lunch or something. Madison Skinner back to Zoe Jarvis for that misfire.
That is tough. She wanted it so badly. It just couldn't get a hold of it.
That's a payable offense.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking for all kinds of things after that one.
Okay, all right. I know your currency. Thomas Ilara misses into the net.
That's twice now. We've got to see if they continue with the jump serve. You talked about this earlier. Some players coming in and out of the jump serve if they miss it at too high of a rate.
Well, and here's an area for growth for Madison Skinner to a couple areas. First of all, service pressure. Secondly, blocking. But we were chatting, no surprise to see blocking be a challenge for a young pro.
Well, it's hard. It's very different. It's a different level of vision from the experienced outside hitters. That's why. They can see your block. They can move around it. And you really have to pick good spots and good angles.
I think also the thing people need to remember as Claire Chassé enters the match as a serving sub is that there's no skill in volleyball where more is happening in a shorter time frame. You're expected to know where the ball is passed, interpret what the setter is doing body language-wise, interpret where the ball went, look at your hitter, get back to where the ball went, and make a move.
It's without question one of the hardest skills.
So much happening here. So much happening in the first set. Maddie Banks off to a hot start. So Banks and Gong for each side are really being productive.
They have been very productive, and Banks moving that around. You saw her hit a couple of hard angle shots. She cut one down the line, this one hard into the seam.
Banks 4 of 7. First set, remember each of the last 2 times these teams have gone 5. And the women in purple from Austin have come up with the victory. Block right there, and how much of that block was the serve.
Well, it was everything. This is perfectly executed. You get your outside hitter out of the equation. You become one-dimensional. Everyone knows the ball's going on the slide. Eggleston in a perfect position.
And that's Mitrovic, who is 5 of 6, putting her to the ground. She'll get the ball back here, and that's why you don't want her to have it at the moment.
Exactly. She's
6
playing
for 7.
Yeah, she's playing very well. She's attacking well. If you can get her on the ground or get her out of a good position to attack the ball, then that's what's going to happen. Hitting .857 at this point. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Mitrovic played at Buffalo and ASU, graduating in 2019, now her 6th season. How about Asia O'Neal stepping off and Bria O'Reilly stepping in? That is part of a feature for O'Reilly. 21 kills, hitting .488 coming in. So that's her 22nd of the season.
She's just very, very deceptive with it. She kind of waits on it, sees the block, takes a look at it, and at the last second throws it down.
Both of these setters not afraid to get a little bit offensive. And we don't mean their language. Off the block, opportunity here. O'Neal couldn't quite control that one. Nice scoop from Skinner to a stretched out Eggleston.
I really like how Austin just stayed with that play. They're picking up the covered ball. A couple of opportunities there for Madison, especially on that overpass. Eggleston just down, scoops it up, and comes back with the kill.
That'll keep O'Neal at the line. 18-15, little stretch here. Remember, no timeout for Matt Furbringer and Madison. Burned early. They'll have to do it on the floor, and Gong continues to be a good candidate.
Well, and she just forces you to really have to decide what direction you're going to go. Middle back, you're either going into that angle. Is she going to turn her hand at the last minute? And that's what she did on that shot in the high seam.
Eric Sullivan, his team +2. Mitrovic to the back row. Backslide, a little reset of the feet. Nice dig. Thomas Ilara. The other way, chopped down the line by Eggleston, who caught the block, so she thinks Gong is waving it off. Time for a red flag, Matt Furbringer.
Oh, let's see it. Come on, first.
It's in his pocket.
We're ready. You got to throw it.
Did he already throw it and then put it in his pocket?
Oh, we missed it. We missed the throw.
Okay, well, here's what
He's
has to happen.
fast.
You have to throw it. You can't just make the challenge shape.
I agree.
You must throw it.
I agree. All right, we'll take. Oh, does it hit the foot?
Well, that ball's out of bounds, but did it hit the block?
Did it hit the block or the foot or the?
Says challenge successful. Matt Furbringer and Madison, the beneficiaries. So initially, the ball in out was reviewed by the officials, who thought the ball was in from their vantage point. Now Austin has called a challenge, asking to see, was there a touch at the net? Remember, they're down to one challenge here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I saw it, but we'll take a peek. I mean, it had the spin on it to look like it maybe, so we'll take a look. You see how Eggleston is cupping that right side of the ball. We'll see if it hits that right side. It doesn't at all.
Eric Sullivan says no worries, we're moving along here. So back-to-back challenges. Austin is out. Madison still has 2 via that success, and it's 18-17. Big moment there for Madison. Eggleston, who's seen more service than anyone in the league, delivers that one well enough that a slide can be run to McCage.
Just perfectly executed. Bria O'Reilly getting that ball to McCage, who's always up and available. Again, we saw her crush that one in front, and now back on the slide again.
Had kind of an up-and-down season, McCage. Last week, a bright spot, 6 kills, .457, along with a couple of blocks. Now 3 hitters to the front row for Austin as they try and close this first set. That ball is thrown, net contact by someone. Called on Gong. Now this is where challenges come in, so Matt Furbringer, you're supposed to issue the flag here.
Maybe this is a ref challenge again. Come on, come on.
Come on, throw that flag.
Come on, Maddie. We're waiting for it.
All right,
Whole world.
I mean, he's holding the flag.
Yeah.
You got to throw the flag.
All right, so we'll see if the left hand of Eggleston actually hit the antenna or not. Is that pinky grazing the antenna? That's what they're looking for. So it's either Gong's pinky on the follow through.
That might be the ring finger.
Or is Keep it going there, camera. Keep it going.
They're taking a look at it. You're in the replay booth here. Judge at home. It used to be the old IBM You Make the Call for the NFL. Back when, the Pittsburgh Steelers were good. You remember those days, right?
Hey. One for the thumb in 81.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Do the math. We'll talk about the Eagles later. Somewhat more successful. Argentina Ung enters here. Will it portend some success off a good challenge there by Madison? The backup setter in to serve. Out of Sonora, Mexico. Tough short serve. Dish to McCage, who's having herself an efficient first frame.
Well, they are just feeding her. She is ready to go, up and available. Perfect pass. Look at that with Banks laying out for that ball. Love that cut. Sees Schwarzenbach in front of her. Thumb down for the kill.
4 kills for McCage in this first set. Way off the net. Thomas Ilara asked to do something with it, does just that. Creates a souvenir for those in the Capitol.
And that bump set, I remember last year watching a practice, and Lauren Carlini works on her bump setting all the time. And when she has the opportunity to do it, she nails it.
Carlini now in the front row. Matched up with Banks. They'll go overhead to Skinner, who's dug perfectly. Thomas Ilara, sky tip, not going to go. Overhead, Banks. Also, that tip will not go. Thomas Ilara, excellent work.
I love that. And that play, she doesn't even need to get all the way to the outside. Picks up that tip underneath the block, calls for an inside set. That's exactly how that should be executed. High off the hands where no one can chase it down.
Ran a little X1 there inside. So I'll keep going at the service line. Everyone's going after Eggleston. And the block that time got McCage. Couldn't find the angle against Schwarzenbach, who comes up with the big stuff. She has 34 blocks, and they make it 35. That is good enough for second in the league, not just on her team.
Well, it's so smart. They've been setting McCage whenever they have the opportunity. She just hung in there, waited for it, and got the block.
So she's the number 2 blocker league-wide. Who's the number 1 blocker?
Asia O'Neal.
Asia O'Neal, very good.
Look, I love this question and answer session.
Now this team has been doing a little bit of bonding, the Austin side. They've had a couple of fun trips. They went out to the lake, had some boat time to bond. They've also started to really get recognized around town, and this was a special trip to Austin FC.
Well, it's a very special trip. You can see there.
The heartbeat.
Yeah, Logan Eggleston had the opportunity to hit the heartbeat drum, which is pretty cool, and then recognized by
Wooderson. That was Wooderson right there.
That was Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Without the salmon pants, a little harder to recognize, but lovely to see them really get integrated into that community and that place in their second season
here. It's very cool. That's the growth of Love Volleyball, really getting involved. That's the goal in the community.
Goal here is to win the first set. Got a side out first. Skinner off the block, out of bounds. And there's that head-to-head matchup we were talking about coming in.
I was excited to see it with Thomas Ilara and Skinner against one another. Who's going to win that game? Both high-flying blockers and attackers. And I like that tool off the block by Skinner.
Perfect pass. Carlini can't find it. She's generally effective. Long distance. Thomas Ilara inside the block, off the hands and down once again.
You can see the confidence growing with her. Carlini getting her that ball that just fell a little bit inside for her to hit that inside hand of the middle blocker.
TTA's 4th kill. Mitrovic back to the front. Hottest hand so far in this set. Andrea Mitrovic with 6 kills on 8 swings.
Let's see if we get the jump spin.
Missed last time. Cuts it in this time, and that's a winner.
Took a little bit off of it, and that's where Eggleston got caught. When she rips that ball, it's going to be hard and deep into the court, but taking a little bit off of it caught her off guard.
Yeah, that 17th ace of the season is a big one here in set 1. Well, 1 for 1. You'll take that ratio.
You will. And this is at the end of this set. That's important. Austin coming back here needs to get something going from the service line to keep Madison off the net.
Now Bree Riley's the number 1 blocking setter in League One volleyball. She's in the front row. And she won't have to do anything, but so Madison Skinner is going to come up with an ace, just her 8th of the season and her first in 3 matches.
Well, you talked about it earlier. This is one of those areas of the game that she wants to improve, that she needs to get better at, and it's good to see her really driving the ball, especially at the end of a tight set.
That one wide right. Team straight aces and errors.
Went for the same area of the court, looking for Mitrovic, which is the right area to serve. Didn't have to thread it so much down the line.
Set point Madison. Out of the back row, Skinner dug up by Gong. To the outside, did it go through the hands? It sounded like it did. The referees are going to call for a review here to make sure and hold the home crowd in suspense. Sir, get your hands out of your pockets. Be ready.
That was a great transition play. Oh.
And that ball's ruled out of bounds. Hey, he wants a flag.
Yeah,
give that man
right.
a flag.
That's right. Come on, Ferbs. You're not throwing it. Give it to somebody in the audience that's throwing it.
Now, remember, Austin did not have any challenges left here in the first set. Madison does. So here we go. Matt Furbringer trying to reverse this one for the set. Looking for a block touch.
We'll see if he got it. It was close enough. Certainly sounded like they may have been something. Oh, I'm waiting for it. Here's the flag throw.
Did he throw it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that is so bad.
Ferbs, I know you've had shoulder surgery, but that's weak, bro.
we have to train these guys. We have to have a conversation about this. All right, is that the pinky?
On the pinky.
Oh, there it is.
Off of Asia, which they lived. I had an opportunity to go to Italy, Austria, Belgium, and had to try and integrate there. As have all the professional athletes across America until this time, when League One Volleyball provided the U.S. opportunity for these women. Opportunity here in set 2 for Austin after a narrow defeat in the first, and kill percentage is one thing you were looking at.
Well, and we're just looking at that, a little unforced error there, but we're looking at the kill percentage. Madison winning that set, 53.3% kill percentage, and Austin at 41. That was the difference. We talked about who's going to kill the ball at a higher rate. Madison did a fantastic job, and that's why they won the set.
Overhead, nice powerful swing by number 33. That's Logan Eggleston. That's going to be her 4th kill, but she's still hitting efficiency-wise around 0. Pretty balanced attack there in the first set. 4 kills from Banks, 4 kills from McCage. Skinner just 2 of 10.
That's going to have to step up for Skinner.
She did have that late ace and then a miss that followed as we approached the final couple of points of that deuce frame. Lauren Carlini, quite the competitor, steps back to serve, both doing coaching and playing. Been coaching at the University of Wisconsin under her old head coach Kelly Sheffield for a couple of seasons. Delivery to the outside here, dug up. And then put away, Gong through the hands.
On a point of note, we talked about Carlini coaching at Wisconsin and coaching Matt Furbringer's daughter, Charlie Furbringer. So how lucky is she to have the opportunity to work under one of the best setters in the world.
Yeah, the same position there.
Yeah.
Eggleston fights that one off. Riley tries to deliver it, but ends up into the net.
That was a nice one-handed set. That net violation was tough. They're going after Eggleston, who has been holding it down. She gets served the most of anyone.
Over 500 times now.
That's insane. Anyone in the league, and really staying steady and battling in there.
If you look at it right now, she's about plus 150 on reception attempts from the next player.
That's crazy. That's
It's ridiculous.
They're just, making her better. That's what I say for USA Volleyball. She's getting all the reps all the time.
And she does not have a ton of errors either.
No.
24 errors coming into today.
Right.
That ball is well long from Molly McCage, so a couple early service errors here, keeping Austin out of the potential transition opportunities they need. Always a delicate balance with service pressure versus errors. Mitrovic with the defense. Offense, did it find the sideline? Yes, it did. 6-2. This is a reversal of the first set.
They're going to have to make some adjustments on that hard angle. That's the second time, maybe third time that Thomas Ayala has hit that ball hard into the angle. Maybe back up the left front or let left back grab that ball.
Banks is blocked. Rebecca Alec with the left hand next side to Gong.
That's a beautifully placed block. Again, we talked about the experience of Gong, watching that ball float and get to the outside. It dropped a little bit inside, and Gong set that block up perfectly for Alec to get to. See how that ball's just a little bit falling in. Beautiful set.
Yeah, Gong looked like she got all of that one with two hands as Alec closed to her. Good call there, Salima. 7-2 timeout Austin. It was 7-3 timeout Madison in the first set. And the topsy-turvy world of League One volleyball continues to reign here on a Sunday afternoon. So into his second season here at League One. The question was, what new athletes would arrive to this top level of American volleyball? Gong Xinyue was the premier one, three-time Olympic medalist in China, gold there, two-time Olympic medalist in Brazil, Carolina da Silva, all Brazilians going by a first name or a nickname. Alexa Gray, another part of that as well.
Well, it's been amazing to see all of the international players come to the United States. We keep talking about that and the difference it is being on the other side of it for the American players as well.
Yeah, new experience for both. The Americans are used to being the ones told, hey, this is what the grocery store has. This is what this thing is. This is how you order in the restaurant. Now they're having to take everyone else through it. Alexa Gray, we saw her make the difference last night for Salt Lake City in that number 2 spot. Getting the victory. Long rally here. Right side. Skinner asked to stretch up. Another soft control block. Banks outside resets. That ball is too tight over. Carlini, a standing set, and another winner for a pin attacker in a light blue jersey.
Wow, long rally, excellent coverage by both teams. The block was there and in good position, and very good defensive plays by both liberos actually on each side of the court. Semi-ties
Thomas Ayala, a degree in biomedical engineering. She was going to get an advanced degree that's been delayed by this whole pro volleyball thing. Play while you can.
That's right.
Plenty of time for advanced studies. Good touch. Alec a part of that once again. And for the stuff, Alec alongside TTA.
A little bit of energy and excitement. It's good to see Thomas Ayala show that expression. You don't see that much from her. Alec waiting for that. That ball was set just a little bit deep off the net, and they waited for the set to get over and block that ball.
4 blocks for Madison. This run continues here, 9-2 to open. Devastating at 10-2 now. Timeout already burned. Eric Sullivan is a passenger here in set 2.
And Alec getting all fired up, making her veteran players laugh a little bit. Gong not even sure how to react to that young Alec screaming in her face.
First team all Big Ten this last year. Perfect pass. Nearly another dig. Good effort by Jillian Grimes.
Love that set right to O'Neal, keeping her cool, just talking to her setter. Hey, that's a perfect set. Keep me in that position. Move that ball around the block a little bit.
Illinois native stepping into a big role here for Madison in this season. Anna Pogani suffering a season-ending injury. Madison in need of another replacement. That ball thrown over. Gong was right there. She scoops out, hits down the line. Was that a winner? Still waiting for the referees.
Well, I like the play. No matter what happens, inside, pick up on that tip. Good rhythm back to the slot, to the backswing.
And this is the referees waiting for the review, looking automatically to the review down the line because it's so close, and then calling it out of bounds.
That was a nice play, just missed a little bit wide.
Julianne Fawcett into serve. Lightly used in this season, Fawcett with the service, and she is now playing right back defense there. We'll see if she stays in that position. In fact, she does. So Fawcett into the match in place of Madison Skinner, who is 2 for 14 through a set and a half. Eric Sullivan looking for some offense. Yeah, Julianne Fawcett has had a hard time finding time or consistency here. Just 5 attempts in the last 6 matches.
What?
Banks going short. Thomas-Laura going line. She showed you the sharp angle. There's the range.
I like it. I like mixing it up.
Patty was incredible. So much energy. She was our #1 pick for the Eco Challenge, if you remember that TV show.
I sure
it was
do.
like Ultra Marathons meets The Amazing Race. It was horrific. You had to be tough as nails to be on that thing. And we were like, yes, we'll take Patty Bright. She will help us through this.
Oh, I love that.
That ball overpassed. You know, Austin could use a little Patty Bright energy right now here in set number 2.
Absolutely could. After that net violation and continuing on in that Women's History Month was Rita Crockett was the last woman that we want to honor and celebrate. Oh, I love that gong show. But Rita Crockett was selected to the 1980 Olympic volleyball team and won a silver medal in '84.
Are you talking about Rita the Rocket Crockett?
I am indeed.
Oh, yeah. I was there for her USA Volleyball Hall of Fame induction. Oh, what a dig. It doesn't result in a point, but do not discount the effort by Grimes.
Well, that was a beautiful dig, and just a misplay at the net. And to see Bree O'Reilly trying to make this happen and get her team fired up. Fawcett hammering that ball. Love that dig by Grimes.
Be interesting to see what Fawcett can do here with a little extended run.
She's got the experience, she's got the poise, and she's got the energy to see if she can get her team going a little bit.
That one off the block. Timmy Thomas-Laura collects another K. They should put him over the rail for her right there. Thomas-Laura now with 9 kills. That's going to lead all attackers for Madison.
We talked about she needed to have a big match, and she is doing it so far already for Madison. Already
with 1 jump serve ace. She sticks with it. Good high toss and contact. Keeping Austin off the net. Eggleston with a heater. Thomas-Laura got it. Trading quality digs. And scoops. O'Reilly, backslide. McCage doing a lot of work. Did she find it? Yes, she did. And I like that a little bit through the net. Salima Rockwell.
Good. We're looking for that. We want that energy through the net. Fawcett with a huge dig in the right back. And here's that scoop up by Banks. Smooth as silk. Getting that swing down the line is McCage.
McCage with that slide leg. Left all covered. You got to keep the slide leg warm.
Keep it warm. That's right. You're using it a lot. That's right. I'd be wearing that thing if I could hit a slide like her all day.
Need a coaching leg. That ball off the block, and some energy has entered the chat on the purple side.
Fawcett making a big difference, coming in, bringing some heat out of the big end of the back row, digging a ball, now getting a high swing off the top of the block. I like this substitution.
Talented singer, dropped her first EP back in 2016, another Texas alumni. Back row, Thomas-Laura, good turn, wrist away, better dig. Gong down to the outside. Mitrovic with the kill.
She's been so good, and McCage is such a phenomenal blocker and really good with her hands. And Mitrovic having that ability to hit off the hands, get it to skip off the block is really impressive.
Mitrovic now part of that leading crew on the pins with 8 kills. Gong, another dig. Mitrovic, another kill.
I mean, it's just all day. Off the hands, off the block. If I'm right back, I'm looking for some of that action. The ball just kind of flailing off the hands. I mean, the block's in a decent position, maybe a little high, but she's doing a fantastic job right now.
You see her kill percentage on the screen there. 692. That miss gets off the double-up opportunity for Madison, who have dominated the second set. About to go up 2-0.
Playing very well. It's nice to see this Madison team that's been struggling as of late play some very clean volleyball, get the kill production that they've needed.
Anyway, rundown. No conversion yet. Gong continues to dig everything in that right back. Tips, hard driven, doesn't matter. Keep adding to the stat sheet. And the score.
Well, Gong, I mean, not only digging the ball, She's digging hard-driven balls right to target, running middle off of a ripped ball. I mean, that is not easy to do. And this is exactly why she's one of the best opposites. Again, you said it, not flashy, not one of the most physical, but she does everything well.
Third and digs for the Madison side. Banks, that one touched up. That throw cannot be handled, so a fortunate break for Austin, who's maybe just looking for a little energy here.
They are. I mean, they're scrapping and playing hard, but right now, Madison just finishing those plays. We'll see if they can get some momentum going into the next set. I mean, really, can you catch up? Potentially, but it's pretty far away.
Zoe Jarvis back again, serving down the line. Matt Furbringer's seen a lot of action. Are people angry with him? He's been hit a couple of times already.
You know why they're angry? It was the challenge flag.
Oh, was it?
The non-throw of the challenge flag.
Okay. Be better, Matt.
Everyone's mad at you right now, Matt.
Mostly Salima Rockwell.
The guy in the stands.
Madison pretty happy about their performance thus far. And that'll add to it. Rebecca Alec all by herself.
Oh, she's going to be fired up. She's going to be fired up to block Asia O'Neal like this and dive into that angle. You can see her. She's hanging out waiting for it. Drops her hands. That's a huge play by the rookie.
I love when a read stuff happens that way.
So nice.
It's not a commit. It's not something pre-planned. Reacting to what's in front of her. Bella Bergmark is in, handled that service, and all the little stops are getting pulled out by Austin here. Bergmark, number 11, with the pass, back up middle in this match. Played at Cal on to Texas as Fawcett goes back to serve.
Gets herself another kill off the high hands. And good production out of Fawcett.
It's been a renaissance for Fawcett here, the creation of League One volleyball. The mom to three. Momming so hard as well as playing volleyball, and just even the off season is tough.
It's all tough. It's all tough. You're raising 3 kids. You're
twins.
You're twins and another one. I mean, you're just doing it all. Super mom. Super volleyball mom.
Claire Chassé checks in once again to serve, the 4th-year pro out of Louisville. Austin looking for a little something in this set. It probably isn't a victory.
No, but it's really more kill production and slowing down the offense of Madison. I mean, they have been so good, and Gong again with that tip over the top of the block. She's moving the ball around, but Austin has not been able to pick up that tip. That's one thing that they've got to make an adjustment on.
First set, Madison killed 53% of what they touched. Here they've killed 42% of what they touched. Yeah, that's off from the first set, but both are good numbers.
Right.
That ball sent to the back row. Gong again with the dig. Will it turn into a point? Thomas Ilara tries to ensure that. Second chance, Gong. Dug up by Inoue. But not put over, and it's another point for Madison. This is a blowout.
Well, and Gong's doing everything.
She is.
If you're tipping anywhere near the middle of the court or chopping to the right side of the court, she's going to pick it up, and then she's going to be able to convert offensively. So Austin's got to get the ball away from her.
Is that responsibility or read by her?
That becomes responsibility because she just wants to take it. Just let her go. That's a green light. I'm just going to take it. Leave me alone. And that's exactly what you're seeing there.
And another play here where the ball just caroms off into a very short time frame, and she scoops it up.
She sees it all, so they just let her go.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's kind of the read to responsibility. I'm just going to take it. I see what's going on here for all the small ball. Let her take it.
Story to follow here as Carly Lloyd comes in is how many of these substitution moves will stay for a reset in set 3, as Austin will find themselves down 2-0 here. Banks, bad pass. Try to hit out. Not yet. Chassé with a saving second contact. And another save. The Wisconsin native with a couple of plays, which extend the rally and result in a point.
Man, they are just scrapping defensively. All those bang-bang plays, they're not super clean, but they're keeping it alive, allowing their block and defense to reset. Here's that defensive play that was maybe going down. They just keep it going.
Set point. Little inside X1, dug up. TTA to finish. Banks under it. And we'll play another ball here in the second.
Eggleston coming through big with a hammer out of the back row. I think that's what they're going to need a lot more of. Some back row attack from Eggleston, get her going a little bit more, and maybe when Fawcett is in there, you know, giving her that opportunity.
Who on the subs would you keep? Is a question to think about when we go to the third set here. Set point number 2. Gong in the passing rotation, delivers it. Schwarzenbach, second attempt, turns into transition and a block. Callie Schwarzenbach involved.
What
do you want to read a book on volleyball maybe? Give me some terms?
I can help you.
Dad?
Have a seat, Dad.
Yeah, always fun to see the next generation cut their own teeth. There are so many parenting combinations,
yes.
Football and basketball, track athletes, and then players choose basketball, they choose volleyball, they choose their own way to express those opportunities in life to make their living perhaps in this way. All right, Austin is going to have to find a way through to the fourth set. They're going to have to win this third set. Here at Veterans Memorial Coliseum at the Alliant Energy Center, Kevin Barnett alongside Salima Rockwell, head coach at Notre Dame University, enjoying what has been perhaps the best set overall and one of the top matches for Madison in this season, in which they only have 4 victories, but they look like a team that has far more.
Without question. They're playing well, they're passing well, the offense is good, and everyone is scoring right now. I mean, Gong playing very well in the opposite position, Mitrovic standing out on the outside, and Temitas Aylara as well. So they are doing everything well right now.
Yeah, Mitrovic with a host of kills, kind of an inactive second set, but that's okay. Already had 7 kills in the first, now with 9. Gong with 9 as well. All the little plays are going their way.
Well, it's because they're reading it well and they're not slowing down. There have been matches where I've seen Furbringer get pretty upset. He's like, we've got to take care of the small plays, and it looks like that's really resonated with them.
And we looked at who might stay out of the subs. Julianne Fawcett did. She can't find the kill there, but the rest of the starters are back in with Fawcett added in.
I definitely would have kept her in. I like that McCage is in there because she was a huge part of the offense. And I like how they're playing into that angle right now against Aylara. We talked about that hard angle that she has to be able to defend.
Well, the hard angle doesn't work. And you're a high-level player. You just go to the line.
Well, that's beautiful, and that's what makes it difficult to defend her. And this is what they need from Aylara, a variety of shots, not just the hard angle, mixing it up down the line.
Kotoa Inoue with a couple of digs in that, but Austin unable to convert. There's a hard swing from Fawcett, now all warmed up and getting an opportunity. It's always hard to judge statistics for a player when they're not getting those consistent opportunities.
And giving the opportunity, I like what she's producing here, and it's hard. And you talked about not having it. You're behind Madison Skinner, so it's very difficult to get on the court right now for Austin.
Alec in the middle off Carlini.
And Alec has made some key plays here. She's continuing to develop and grow as a young player in this league.
9 new players for this franchise coming in. Alec, part of that. Played in that Nebraska program. Of course, a legendary program under Terry Pettit, then John Cook. And passed along in this last season to someone you go on vacation with.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That ball is snuck inside. Maddie Banks with the kill. Another one of those players who had herself an exceptional college career at Nebraska. Then Maddie Kubik.
It was a nice swing into that quick swing. That's why Schwarzenbach couldn't get over the net in time. She's got a pretty fast arm.
Banks with the scoop, and that is the shutdown from number 17, Brio Riley, who herself was married this last October in Mount Vernon, Washington. Cody Franson.
Well, and that's what you've got to be aware of her. If anything
is
close to the net, tight to the net, you've got to be there. She's going to really attack it and get on top of the ball.
Yeah, a couple of kills in this one. Had 21 coming in. Only player with more at the setter position. 33 from Lauren Carlini as that backslide is creatively delivered. Was that a 1-foot takeoff?
No, it wasn't. It was fast. She got back there 2 feet and just chopped the right side of the ball.
Looked like a slide.
It did. We'll take a look at it and see if we're both crazy. Yep, just kind of slides back there, 2 feet, cuts the right side inside the block.
Short close leads to an ace serve.
That is a nice serve by Gong. We talk about her entire game now, mixing up the serving, understanding the assignment, the Gong show. I love that. Remember that? Remember the Gong show?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Barely, though.
I love that show.
Yeah.
Oh, what? I'm older. I'm ready.
Was that? I didn't say any of that.
You were so ready to say it.
It's one of those things that falls into the short difference between you and I. You want to talk about the Andy Griffith show after that, maybe?
So done with you. O'Neal on the slide. Getting that ball going. See if she can create something here for Austin. Quit messing with me.
Some of us experience Nick at Night as Nick at Night, not in its original form. 6-5, Madison with the lead. 2-0. Back slide. Banks with a dig. O'Neal, conservative, plays it up. Who will get a big swing? Asia O'Neal will, but it's another dig. That will be 4 contacts. I've been impressed so far with Jillian Grimes in this match and her effort and following of the play.
She's everywhere. We always talk about being off the ball. How good are you away from the ball? Are you still paying attention, not looking at the last play, but what's coming off the arms of the next play? And that's what Grimes does very, very well.
Yeah, phases of the game is what we used to talk about there. The ability to change between what's happening on the floor. You need to cover there. No cover available off the stuff by Eggleston.
Eggleston puts up a huge block, very strong and shaped back into the court block. Very good slide attack blocker.
Both teams have had quick starts. In the first, it was Austin. In the second, it was Madison. Madison never gave anything back in that second set. Here we're a little more even as that ball down the line doesn't find the point for Madison. So players look like they're going to leave the floor for a timeout, but it'll actually be a challenge. You see the flag already picked back up by Matt Furbringer there.
And Thomas Ayala looking for that finger of Bree King. I don't see it move at all. It is so close. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a nice look at it right there, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't get anything. I mean, it looks like it could have been, but it was not. Let's see if we get the better flag toss here.
Here's Matt Furbringer, right side.
He didn't even, wait, that's not a thing.
No.
He didn't even let it drop.
No.
Do you have to let it drop?
We're going to have a review this week. We'll have a meeting, a league-wide meeting about the flags. All right, Lima, you can run it.
I will.
And you can let Matt know how you feel.
Absolutely will.
Okay. Good pickup by Fawcett. Austin on top by 2. Now by 1.
That's the play again with Gong. I can't say it enough. She saw the tip coming off the edge of the block and was already running off the court to play that ball. That's how you keep things alive with your experience.
14 digs now for Gong. Thomas Aguilar stands herself up, still generates a good serve. Power through the block goes Logan Eggleston.
That's a nice swing. Got to get her going just a little bit more. I like that McCage is coming in that front row. Give them some energy here on that slide.
Talk about love icons. Logan Eggleston's one of those players who's active off the court. Recently spoke at the White House, also founded a nonprofit. She's only in her second season. This is maturity well beyond her years.
Yeah, but she's always been that way. Mature as a young player, mature as a college player. Just always invested in the community and in social issues. I mean, she's really just an impressive human being.
Tournament MVP and national title in 22. She's showing you some of that form right now with another kill on the outside. 10-7, Austin with the lead in a set they must have. Big stuff block, Molly McCage in on the action.
That's a huge play. They served Mitrovic and forced it to pass to attack. They want to do that. And a good move there by McCage. We'll see if we get a look at Carlini taking a look at the block. kind of follow that a little bit more so she can get her players one-on-one.
Long distance set. Thomas Ailar sends it over. O'Reilly right there. That ball tight in transition. That was one of those brave sets. Logan Eggleston said, listen, in transition, we need to be brave. Put it up high and tight, go swing at it. Kelly Schwarzenbach with the betterment there.
Very, very good at just surrounding the ball. That's what you have to do, just strong and completely surround the ball when it's tight.
Schwarzenbach. On to Eggleston. That overpass pushed back. And another kill for number 21.
Mitrovic just moving it around the court. Again, into that seam, turning it down the line. Really just doing what she wants right now on the outside.
Mitrovic into double figures, hitting over 500. Eggleston, pass, swing. That'll be a kill to the corner.
That is a big time swing deep into the angle.
12-9, the advantage of the technical. Moments of confidence presented by Skims. Defensively, when you're scooping that much, you're filling your teammates with confidence.
Without question. Oh.
Another shutdown block. That is 2 on that right side with Fawcett and McCage.
Let's go. That is a serious block on the right side for Austin.
A Texas Renaissance.
Strong right hand for Fawcett getting that block.
Nice hand shape that time by Carlini, but the ball is missed and the run continues.
Some tough serving, getting those passes a little bit tight. Carlini's able to handle it, but Madison making a few unforced errors or getting blocked here right now with Austin stepping it up.
Yeah, they might have to take the brooms back out of the arena here. They brought them along to the end line. 12 of them. Timeout called by Madison. Gives us a chance to revisit our scouting report presented by Chase. What do you think here, Lena?
Well, right now it's Madison who is in the lead that is killing the ball at a higher percentage. And both have dropped a little bit, but that's what's kept them in good shape right now. And then we take a look at Ailara versus Skinner. That was something we wanted to look at. It is Temi Thomas Ailara right now who is in control of that position. So done a fantastic job, and obviously Fawcett has come in for Skinner at this point.
Yeah, they're opposite one another. They were facing off in this match early on. Thomas Ailara winning that battle, and she remains on the court. Mitrovic misses also, 15-9. So that timeout burned, and the heartburn continues for Matt Furbringer.
Well, they've served her quite a bit. Obviously missed a few when they were trying to get right on Mitrovic, but continuing to serve or serve her short.
Rolls shot finds the mark to end the 7-2 run.
Now that's a nice shot. Temi Thomas Ailara has been working on her tip shot, but every time she tips the ball, it's pretty high. I think that's something she has to get better at. So that high contact roll shot is very difficult to defend.
3 hitters to the front row for Madison. That control block is no good. Fawcett on the left.
Fawcett just continuing to show why she's out there on the court right now and why she's part of this squad.
Fawcett now 4 for 11. Alec runs into that one. Banks and McCage unable to make the play.
What a nice save by Mitrovic. A little odd play there. And see if that can give them some kind of energy, some kind of momentum to get back into this set.
Short serve. Right side looking for the hot hand, and that is Julianne Fawcett. The Twins better be jumping up and down.
They are. You know they're watching this right now. That's Mom. Look at Mom out there. How cool is that? It's just like Asia O'Neal talked about watching her dad play. and she's got her 3 kids at home having the opportunity to watch her mom get after it.
Yeah, Julianne Fawcett and Carly Lloyd, backup setter for all of Austin, with a long history together, and there's a beautiful feature shot. Hope you check it out there with the kids and the moms and everybody doing it. Giving you a little insight into what it's like to work on the family side as well as the professional side, as that ball does find the hands. And another point, 18-11 here. Austin trying to extend. So we mentioned the kids and the family. Here they are.
Seriously, look at this. This is ridiculous how cute they are. Every time she posts something on Instagram, I just want to grab them and squeeze them. Eat them.
Whoa.
Not actually. Like their cheeks and things.
I don't know that.
Not for like a meal.
That didn't make it any better.
Oh, come on. You don't understand. You'll never understand.
That ball into the net. What Austin knows is they're going to force a 4th frame here. Unless there's a colossal collapse in the 3rd. They have refound their center.
Well, and Madison making a lot of unforced errors, playing a less clean volleyball right now, just kind of getting away from them.
And a Hawk into the match, as now it is Madison trying to make adjustments. Fawcett's been a good value add for Austin. Thomas Ilara, right to Banks. Another extended rally. These were going Madison's way early. Hawk with 1 dig. That ball is well wide.
I think Fawcett pulled her hands on that last play. And the difference right now, they're digging Thomas Ilara, they're digging Gong right now. They're making defensive plays as well as getting their offense going.
Into the match for Austin. Bailey Miller here serving once again. He started to make a couple of plays in that rally. She'll look for the back line, can't quite find it. Lima, this is what you were talking about.
Well, it's a smart play. You know she's going high hands. Fawcett says, I am not getting tooled. I refuse. I am going to jump with my hands in my pockets.
That was a sailor dive block. Your hands down by your side, going head first. Nice touch to the middle. Madison with a chance. Chaussee staying in at the outside hitter position. So now follow the story into the 4th. How many of the Madison changes here will stay? Hawk and Chaussee in there. On the money, and that's a straight down K.
This is some serious volleyball. O'Neal getting up and crushing that ball. We'll take a look at the defense on the Madison side, keeping the ball alive. Alec made a couple of big plays here defensively, but a free ball to Austin right now when they're hot, it's going to be over.
Lloyd and Skinner in, double sub on the floor for Austin. Inouye, dig, delivery, right side, inside the block, and the double sub scores.
Inouye, perfect dig, getting that ball right on the money. And Austin is making it look easy this set. It's a complete reversal of the previous set.
So what is Madison looking for now with the changes, with the energy of this 4th?
Oh man, there's so much that they just need to control what they're doing on their touches, control the ball just a little bit better. They're just playing kind of sloppy volleyball. Can they get some momentum here? We'll see.
That was a controlled kill by Jordan Larson.
Right.
I mean, playing the position very similarly. If you watch Larson out of League One Nebraska with those soft touches and turns and little dink plays that work, as Indra Sorkaite checks in, the Tokyo Olympian who has been lightly used in this season, been fighting some injuries. Good to see her out there. The Lithuanian native who has been a longtime member of the Italian national team.
And she's out there on the right side, so take a look at that. She's got a big hammer.
Yeah, live arm for sure. 22-13. Looking for the final 3 here. Skinner cannot find it. Her difficult day continues.
Again, she gives feedback that she liked that set. She liked that ball, good ball, but it's tight and it's hard to get around the block. You got to go high and flat, look for those hands.
The other half of the double sub, Argentina Ung with the serve. Both sides going to that double substitution.
Oh.
And there was a pull by Chausset, who got that ball off the head. O'Neal dug. Chausset way too tight. Good coverage from her side. So Kaite with the kill on the right.
Staying with it. We'll see if we can get a look at that. Chausset playing that ball with her head. That ball hit her right on top of the head when she pulled her hands. And losing a bobby pin or two. That TIY stays in place.
Ball is long. And Austin is 2 away. Repairs being made to Chausset's hair. Ready for reception. Anyway, another nice dig. Shot to the outside, and that'll be another conversion.
Just too much heat on the outside. The defense has continued to control the ball on the side of Austin, allowing those transition opportunities.
First set point opportunity of the match for Austin. Not yet.
Nice play out of the middle. Schwarzenbach, who we've said has been very good this season, needs some more sets on some good passes. See if she can get some offense going through the middle of the court.
Interestingly, first kill for Schwarzenbach there on 9 attempts now. Skinner right side. Net violation will give her the kill and give her side the set. 25-16 is the final in the third.
12, a two-time silver medalist that really got on their team and gave them that shove that they needed to play at a higher level.
Yeah, you're talking about the moments between set 2 and 3.
Yeah, it was an amazing shift, and really she went right for the team, handled that entire moment when they came off the court.
Well, now it's up to Madison to handle a moment here as they lost 25-16. Of course, doesn't feel as devastating as 12, but the control of that set was more or less the same by Austin, who went up 15-9 on a 7-2 run, never gave it back. Kevin Barnett alongside Notre Dame head coach Salima Rockwell as Maddie Kubik-Banks gets a ball to the face. That's bad memories for her going back to the League One Finals.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's
year.
Right. That was a tough situation for her, and Alec controlling that ball at the net.
And Nebraska was on its way maybe to a title, and Maddie Banks was starring in that, suffered a nasty shot to the head, and was unable to continue in that season. Luckily, she's back here and okay there, despite a little bit of a red cheek and nose. That's a good way to get blush going.
Yeah.
Just take a volleyball to the face.
That's right, I guess so. And Bossette with a nice little touch over top of the block. She's been really hitting the ball hard and flat off the hand, so everyone was deep defensively. A smart play early on.
McCage leans into a serve. Madison, right side. Nice touch, run off by Fawcett. All the pieces back on here for Madison as that ball is snuck inside the block of number 13.
I like that play. It wasn't straight down the middle of the court. It was a little bit in between zones, getting Temi Thomas Ayala going, trying to find some more offense for Madison right now out of the backcourt.
Temi Thomas Ayala, 13 kills. That is the most by anyone in a light blue jersey. 3 players in double figures. That ball too high. Thomas Ayala with the defense this time. Gong right side. Cross-court winner.
Excellent defensive pickup. Again, the small plays. I love that Madison has really worked on that, and Gong sees that so well. I mean, O'Neal is there. She is big and physical and still able to sneak underneath.
Hagelston continues to be the primary receiver. O'Reilly with the cover. Banks trying to go hands out, does just that.
Love that tool off the block, just wiping off the hands. Banks, you'll see that ball is set tight. She pushes it into the block and throws it off the hands.
Maddie Banks played in the women's national team Final Six, had a gold medal alongside a number of players, a couple in this match and a couple yesterday. Thader, Chaussee on that team, along with Jaylee Winters, Skylar Fields. And there's a back-to-back efforts from Banks. One-time Kubik, Brant Banks' husband. Hopefully tuning in if he's not at the match.
That's right. Looks like she may have hit the net on the follow-through on that swing. I think that was the call there.
Yeah, bad break for Austin. Anyway, good pass. Backslide picked up once again. Carlini, at one time, Karch Karai, women's national team head coach, said she is the best right back defender in the world as that ball is cleaned up by Gong off the bounce.
And I wouldn't disagree with him.
Okay.
Lauren Carlini, I mean, certainly as a setter, but still just a right back defender. So good, has great vision. Now Gong, really, she's rivaling her right now for what she can do out of the right back.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of production defensively out of that spot, no matter who's back there. And production there, Temi Thomas-Ailara put it on the scoreboard.
There's the fire. Again, a nice one-on-one block here. But watch how her vision, she gets up at the same time and drops back into that angle.
Celebration of the match so far belongs to number 12. Did that one find hands? That was flat, but did not get any fingertips. Eric Sullivan, will he challenge? Yes, he will.
Oh, it's on the court, so he threw it a little further than
Good job.
Ferbs.
Good job.
Yeah, way to go, Sally. You win the coach's battle.
Challenge here, looking for a touch.
We'll see if they caught that side of the arm at all.
Reverse angle.
Not thinking. I don't see it.
Unsuccessful. That was a nice quick use of the challenge.
Lost the challenge, but he won the toss. Look at that. Look how high that was. That was above the height of the antenna.
Okay. So you're approving that one?
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Even though he lost the challenge.
One challenge lost, one remaining for Eric Sullivan and Austin. They're in the same situation here. They lost the first two sets, 25-23, 25-12. They have to have this one to go 5 for the third time this year with Madison. And you know they got to be feeling confident if they can do that. They've won each of the previous 15-point sets. Oh, what a bump set. What a moment there.
That was huge. That ball way off the court. And Bree O'Reilly handling that ball so well and putting it exactly where she needed it.
The one-time Trinity Western star making a training tape here.
Look at that. Perfectly placed.
That was almost perfectly cooked, like Emerald Lagasse or something. That ball thrown in.
Gong Shengyu continues to show her versatility on the right side. Finding that seam in the court.
Seeing everything. She's like the opposite oracle.
She is.
Another good pass. Fawcett leans into it. Quickly hustles back for defense. Thomas-Ailara looking for the back line. Our officials, no indication yet. Looking for a quick review.
It's a nice swing deep into the court, not into that 4-4 angle, but she got it.
Ball in.
She got it, a different swing. Now she's hit that sharp 4-4, the line, and now deep into the 5 area of the court.
9-4. Getting close to technical timeout, but what if it's 10-4? If you're Sullivan, do you slow everything down with a couple of timeouts here?
That's a tough one.
Might find out. Madison in transition. Fawcett with the dig. Eggleston with the attack. Yeah, you saw that coming, didn't you? I was thinking
Sure
dump
did.
the whole time. And it works. The leading attacker in terms of percentage, hitting .385 on the season coming in, Lauren Carlini with the kill.
Making the play. Hey, it was touched, it was controlled, but they were unable to come up with it. Still trying to lead this team to a victory.
I think the two of us, as that ball went high on the pass, we were, here comes the trap.
Here it is.
Here it is. Fast to the outside, pace to the corner, winner. Austin doubled up, but still just back 5.
That is the shot by Eggleston that is impossible to defend. Unless you have someone planted in that deep corner, she can score on that all day.
One away from a potential technical timeout at 12-5. Eric Sullivan has kept that timeout in his pocket here in set number 4. I think a situation where if he had 2, he probably would have burned 1 already. They'll get the jump serve TTA here. Short. Trouble. How that became a backslide attempt, I don't know. Perhaps a better opportunity here. Eggleston with the kill.
Good transition play. See some fire on the side of that Austin side. They understand the urgency of this set. They have to find ways to grind their way back.
Remember, Austin has lost 3 of 4. They've been losing ground to Nebraska in that final playoff spot, the 4th spot. A few weeks remaining in the season, still plenty of time, but either team could make a move. Move that time is to set Molly McCage.
A couple of huge digs out of the middle back by Banks. She's in the right spot, scooping it up, allowing them to run the middle.
You know she's got that dog in her, Molly McCage.
Oh, she does.
There's a lot of barking in the fall during the Athletes Unlimited Pro season when it came to Molly McCage.
I love it.
It became kind of a rising moment for them.
So good.
Block there, McCage and Fawcett.
You could hear the talk, that high set. Wait. So they're talking to the blockers, talking to one another, and a beautiful block by Austin.
Holding off the technical timeout. Substitution for Madison. Ana Beatriz Correa in. Mitrovic. No. McCage sets the outside. That ball's still live. Fawcett right side. No. Another long rally. Eggleston down the line. That's a winner once again. Austin within 2.
Incredible rally. Both sides just scooping the ball up, staying alive. Some weird plays coming over the net, but staying with it. That's what Austin needed to do and finish these long rallies.
Yeah, frustration there from Carlini if you caught it right at the end. That shake of the head. Finally, Madison finds it.
There it is by Mitrovic. A perfectly executed play. Nice tempo and rhythm to her to hit that ball hard into the seam.
Technical timeout is here.
The Austin side.
So back underway here out of the technical timeout. A lot of work done there by Austin leading in. Anyway, nice dig. Generating an opportunity. Madison right back. And right down.
Wow. Gong in the perfect spot. Deep. Recognized where that ball was going to be attacked for the transition play by Mitrovic, who just unloaded on that ball.
Mitrovic, 13 kills. McCage got enough of that one.
McCage super fast on that swing, gets that ball to skip out of bounds.
So Eggleston to the back row. That'll send Banks to the front. Alongside Fawcett and McCage. Looking for more transitions. Gong, a laser pass. Mitrovic, another kill.
Well, let's not forget that she is an opposite that is also in the passing pattern. So we talk about everything she does, along with defense, block, and attacking. Gong also is a primary passer for Madison.
Allows them to run a variety of different receive looks. Long distance to the right side. Fawcett will collect the point.
Love that set by Bring O'Reilly. Getting that ball tight and running forward, flinging it back to Fawcett, who again continues to help this Austin team stay in this.
Yeah, Fawcett now 7 kills on 18, killing 39% of what she touches. Maybe streak her a little bit. That ball's tight over the top of her. Good defense from Banks. Fawcett, another opportunity. Tried to work off the edge. Thomas Ilara trying to do the same. Did she find any contact? No.
Wanted a touch. She's coming in hot out of the back row, taking a big, healthy swing. I love that play. Not upset about that error at all. That's what you want. You need that energy, that momentum, and that aggressiveness right now.
Bailey Miller in her first season checks in. She had a couple of starts recently, a couple of opportunities. All Big 12 this last year, led ASU, that's Arizona State, on attempts. Little delayed attack there in the middle by O'Neal. Neither side connects in the middle. Oh, what a fling off the thumbs. Positive touch from Asia. That ball stuffed down by Alec. Play still going on. Ball called to the floor.
Everyone still thought it was up.
Play to the whistle or beyond.
Just keep going. I would keep playing. That was a fun rally. I wouldn't want it to stop either.
So Eric Sullivan's going to challenge here.
See if she got a full hand on that pancake. It looked like it may have been partly down. That's not going to be the best angle from behind, but we will take a look at a couple of different.
They're going to zoom in here. Is that ball maybe off the floor?
I mean, if I had to guess from this angle, I'd say yes.
So Eric Sullivan has used both of his challenges here, and he's see a little frustration from him now. Unsuccessful on a second challenge, and from 15-12 here in a pivotal elimination set.
Well,
his team down 3. He has no challenges left. He does have a timeout.
Both teams playing well right now, and if the passing steadies out and stays consistent, they both can score here.
A fling to Fawcett, and she terminates.
That arm is still live. Excellent job by Julianne Fawcett, coming in and making a huge difference for her team.
Yeah, played pro in Europe as well as China in her previous career before the little rekindling and renaissance here. Carly Lloyd, the other half of the mom duo here, founding athlete and Olympian in Rio with the serve. Lloyd delivered to Skinner. That double sub is on. And Madison does not care. They're like the honey badger right now. They're going to eat a snake, and then they're going to get a kill, and they're going to win the 4th set and take a victory.
The honey badger don't care. And a nice swing out of the system with a big step close, rip by Ilara.
Short serve. Banks forced to transition outside. They give it to Skinner and is saved. Another positive touch. Gong, another dig. A lot of what's going on in this match. Skinner tries to power through. A little chicken wing from TTA, followed by a kill.
Thomas Ilara crushing that ball hard into the angle. I thought she might cut it back down the line, but that was the swing that you want. Going straight into it, taking the momentum on this play, and keep going hard into that angle.
Tammy Thomas Ilara, I hope you caught it there. 16 kills, 18 points. Couple of blocks, an ace, now 19 total points. And that ball worked off the block for a kill once again. This is looking like Madison's match and set to lose.
Well, she is just taking complete control, hitting the ball all over the court, and it's really impossible for Austin to slow her down right now.
Yeah, there is that timeout. The only way that Austin can kind of slow down the momentum of this one, as Madison is getting mad.
Well, and I do like this timeout. I think it's the right time. It's the right situation. Didn't call it earlier, you know, and now you have it. You have it to slow things down. So that's the trick, right? We talk about this all the time, the one timeout. When do you use that? How early, how late?
I love it. I think it makes the coaches work a little bit harder with that to get better game flow. You can't get to 20 and then have 4 timeouts. But when you get over 20, you get to 18, you might want to set Temi Thomas-Ilara. We've talked a lot about her in this match, and you've seen her numbers with those 19 points. There's a little more on that outside hitter and her experience.
Well, she's been so good. She was good in college, obviously an All-American, and really helped that Badger team when she was in Wisconsin get to the Final Four. Internationally has played well, but she's been on the opposite position. She's been on the outside. Now
kind of a tweener.
Yeah, kind of a tweener. And she's really comfortable in the opposite. I like to see this breakout here on the left side.
Yeah, things that have always happened is she's been a tweener, kind of passing dependent, but she's had these breakout matches where she's so dominant offensively. This is not unusual for her to be good in that aspect of the game. Fawcett missed that one, no touch, and of course no challenges here. The referees can review, but you would have to convince them to do it. 19-13. It's slipping away here in Madison for Austin. Good, tough, short serve. Results barely in an Austin point.
So what was great about that serve is I was thinking I'm setting Eggleston out of the big.
Okay.
If I were Austin right there in that moment, they completely took it out. And maybe that's exactly what they were thinking too, but Austin still able to come up with that.
A lot of work to do. 5 points, not impossible. Schwarzenbach making it a little less possible.
That is a huge play by Schwarzenbach. I believe only her second kill on the night, but hey, coming at the right time.
Is it a short serve again? Gong at the line, the veteran. No, she drives it deep. Banks was up. TTA with a high dig, no swing to be had. Reset for defense. O'Neal slide outside. Beautiful dig once again by Grimes. And a TTA point.
How about it in transition once again? Heating up, staying hot. TTA has
18 kills, 21 points. Maybe player of the match. Four to go. This time short. More good work by the block. Carlini once again. That one's through and down.
I like the repeat to Eggleston. A good set on the first ball, but a nice transition. You could see her just get back. Not a full approach, but a smart swing off the hands by Eggleston on that play.
Grimes with the delivery. Schwarzenbach has come alive when it needs to happen.
Oh, Madison, again, understanding the importance of this, getting themselves back in any kind of position to be in that top four. They've got to win this match. They've got to keep winning multiple matches in a row.
If you're Schwarzenbach and you're 1 of 11,
yes,
you have to love the faith your setter shows in you there for you to go back-to-back kills. There's another middle kill. This time it's McCage the other direction.
Without question. I mean, they have that connection.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been happening
in this match, right?
Early on in this match.
Yeah.
So, no doubt, find that connection, find that feel. It's a good connection.
But Kelly Schwarzenbach has had a quality professional season. Her side looking for that must-win victory. That ball turned, looking for the line.
Mitrovic wants that in.
Mitrovic is asking the referee, who is reviewing. No call yet, and it's ruled in. Another kill for her. That will be 16.
That was a big point. We'll take a look at this high bump set. She gets her feet there and cuts it down the line. Everyone thinks it's going out, and that's clearly in.
That serve is also clearly out. Austin with so much work to do.
A lot of work to do. Eggleston goes back to serve, one of the top servers in aces in the league. She can go on a little bit of a run here.
Thomas-Ilara finding all the good spots. She has Madison to a match ball.
She has just been rolling again. Fun to see. You saw some excitement from her, some energy out of her today.
Tip for the match. Where do you go? Right side. TTA tipped it. Banks did not.
Keeping it alive, Banks. Finding those hands. And I like that they went to Temi Thomas Ayala on that play. It wasn't perfectly set for her to get a good swing on it.
Match point number 2. Petrovic on the outside. Alec in the middle is the answer.
Finishing the match with an exclamation point is Becca Alec.
The fans inside Veterans Memorial Coliseum at the Alliant Energy Center are thrilled with a 4-set victory. And for the first time in 2026, these teams did not go the distance. And for the first time in the year, Madison wins.
What a wild match. A lot of back and forth, a lot of runs. We'll take a look at those league standings and